If you drive down any normal middle-class street today, you'll see driveways packed with $70,000 to $90,000 luxury trucks and SUVs. From the outside, it looks like everyone suddenly got a massive promotion, but the math doesn't align with reality. How are families with average incomes actually affording this level of daily luxury? The truth is, they aren't. They are financing it. The average monthly car payment has recently crossed $700, and a shocking number of people are signing up for payments well over $1,000 a month. These drivers aren't wealthy. They are unknowingly participating in a massive, normalized system of wealth destruction, all cleverly disguised as daily transportation. Decades ago, buying a car looked very different. When people took out an auto loan, they typically paid it off in a brief 3-year window. But the auto industry realized something powerful about human psychology. Modern consumers don't look at the total price of the vehicle. They buy based almost entirely on the monthly payment. This chart shows how dealerships exploit that habit. They started stretching loan terms out to 7, 8, or even 10 years. As the timeline extends, that monthly payment shrinks down, making it look affordable, but the total interest paid explodes upward. By manipulating time, a $60,000 truck suddenly fits neatly into a normal monthly budget. It feels like a completely responsible move, but the bank is the one actually winning here. That extended term guarantees them thousands of dollars in extra interest over the life of the loan. Stretching out a loan is a mathematical trap that guarantees the vehicle will lose its value much faster than you can ever pay off the debt. Fast forward to year 4 of that 8-year loan. The new car smell has completely faded, the tires need replacing, and you start eyeing an upgrade. This graph illustrates exactly why that upgrade is so dangerous. Let's say you still owe $30,000 to the bank, but the rapidly depreciating vehicle is now only worth $20,000. That $10,000 gap right here is called negative equity. You owe the bank more than the asset is actually worth. The dealership will happily offer you a solution. They simply take that $10,000 deficit and roll it directly into a brand new loan for your next car. Think about the math on that. You are now paying interest on a vehicle you don't even own anymore, stacked right on top of the massive purchase price of your new car. This creates a relentless financial hamster wheel. It's a death spiral where you are permanently trapped paying off the ghost of past depreciation and completely destroying your ability to save. To understand the full scale of this trap, we have to look at the total cost of ownership. This is the only accurate way to measure a vehicle's expense, because the true cost extends far beyond that visible monthly payment. This balance sheet tracks a typical $55,000 truck over 7 years. When you factor in a 6% interest rate, $250 a month for insurance, $350 for fuel, and about $15,000 in routine maintenance, the total stacks up to a towering $130,000. After spending over $130,000 across those 7 years, you are left owning a used asset worth only $15,000. Financing a brand new car is the ultimate act of wealth destruction. You are essentially burning 6 figures of your own capital for a piece of metal. So why do rational, hard-working people willingly agree to these mathematically disastrous contracts? It comes down to automotive Stockholm Syndrome, a phenomenon where buyers fiercely defend their massive payments because the marketing industry has successfully tied vehicle price to personal identity. We've reached a point where driving a cheaper, reliable car feels like a public admission of failure in our culture. So drivers sit behind the wheel of a high-end vehicle, absorbing intense financial stress just to keep up appearances. This kind of status spending is driven almost entirely by insecurity. It's an attempt to project an image of success to random strangers on the highway who do not care about you at all. Buyers are willingly sacrificing their actual future financial freedom just to maintain a temporary, hollow appearance of wealth today. Which brings us to the ultimate invisible cost of modern car buying, the massive opportunity cost of uninvested capital. This chart models an alternative reality. What happens if you take that standard $700 monthly car payment and put it into an index fund earning a historical 8% return? Over a 30-year working lifetime, those contributions compound, transforming into a final balance of over $600,000. That monthly payment is directly draining capital that could fund decades of your retirement. But there is an actionable escape plan. You simply refuse to play the game. By purchasing a reliable vehicle that is 3 to 5 years old, you allow someone else to absorb that initial massive depreciation hit. The rules for this escape plan are strict. Pay in cash whenever possible. If you absolutely must use financing, commit to the shortest term available so you aren't trapped in negative equity. True financial freedom requires choosing actual wealth over the illusion of status, because every single dollar you spend trying to look rich is a dollar stolen from your ability to actually be wealthy.